Here we are, full circle, not in the sense that we end where we began, but in the sense that every step, every struggle, every victory has brought us right back to the one truth that matters most. This is just the beginning. Look back for a moment, not just at this past season of motivation and motion, not just at this year, but at your journey as a whole. Where did you begin? Who were you when you started? What did you not know then that you have now mastered? Because whether you recognize it or not, you are not the same person you were when the journey started. You have learned, you have stretched, you have pushed. And if you've done the work, even if you don't feel the transformation yet, trust me, it's happening. Because growth doesn't always make noise. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's hidden, sometimes it looks like nothing is changing at all. But just because you can't see it, doesn't mean it's not there. Think about a seed. You plant it in the soil, you water it, you nurture it, and you wait. And at first, nothing. No movement, no progress, no sign that anything is happening. But beneath the surface, in a world you cannot see, something is happening. Roots are growing, strength is building, a foundation is forming. Until one day, when you least expect it, the first sprout breaks through. This is how life works. This is how success works. This is how transformation begins. You don't always see the progress that is happening, but if you stay the course, the breakthrough will come. And when it does, it will not be small. It will be everything. The late nights, the sacrifice, the discipline, the moments you kept going even when no one was watching. It will all come together, but only if you keep nurturing the seed. Because just like the plant that is abandoned, growth stops the moment you stop feeding it. Some people think coming full circle means ending right where you began, but that's not what this is. You didn't just return, you rose. You didn't stand still, you moved, inch by inch, moment by moment. And that's how real progress is made, not in leaps, not in sudden transformations, but in small daily strides that compound over time. Every single effort, no matter how small, is a deposit into your future. Every time you wake up and choose growth instead of comfort, you are building momentum. Every time you push yourself when you don't feel like it, you are planting something that will one day bloom. Every time you silence the doubt and take action anyway, you are stepping closer to the person you are meant to become. Because destiny isn't something you find, it's something you build. Step by step, day by day, choice by choice. And if you feel like you haven't moved far enough, look back. Look at who you were before you started. Look at the version of yourself that didn't yet have the lessons, the strengths, the experiences that you have now. Would they recognize you? Would they admire the person you've become? Because even if the world doesn't see your progress, even if your success isn't obvious yet, you have changed. And if you keep going, the work you're putting in today will multiply. So what now? The season may be ending, but your journey is not. You are still writing your story. You are still growing into your full potential. You are still evolving into the greatest version of yourself. The effort you put in today will not just shape your tomorrow, it will shape your entire life. So don't stop now. Don't let this be the moment where you say, I did enough. Because enough is never enough when greatness is on the line. You didn't come this far to come this far. You didn't come this far to simply stop here. You didn't plant a seed just to let it wither away. You keep going. You keep growing. You keep watering what you started. Because full circle doesn't mean the journey is over. It means you have reached a new level of understanding. It means you have completed one phase and are ready for the next. It means that you are now standing at a threshold, looking at the next chapter stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever before. So as we close this season, remember this. You are the sum of your efforts. You are the product of your discipline. You are the architect of your destiny. And when the destiny fully unfolds, when everything finally clicks, when the efforts of today explode into the reality of tomorrow, you will look back and know you never truly started from nothing. You started with you, and that was always enough. The journey continues.